Hi, my name is Karam. I'm a student in Polytechnico doing my master's in Construction City. And today I'm going to present a section of a body of text from Neith's book, The Gay Science, which was published in 1882. So the section I'm going to read is 280 on page 160. It's after he decides to love nature because it affirms life. So the text is architecture for those who wish to pursue knowledge. One day, and probably soon, we will need some recognition of what is missing primarily in our big cities. Quiet and wide, expansive places for reflection. We godless ones could not think of our thoughts in such surroundings. We want to have us translated into stone and plants. We want to talk. We want to take walks in us when we stroll through these hallways and gardens. My interpretation is about this, that we need better buildings, a better layout in the city, which will encourage the thoughtfulness and complementation. In a contrast that he's not satisfied with the church building or the typology of that because they are contaminated with Christianity, which dominates thinking. So he has some problems with how overpowering a church can be. So for him as a philosopher, it's very important, the environment is very important, where he lives, what's happening around. So for that, the whole city can be transformed into a garden, and it's because he believes that philosophy cannot thrive within the big cities, which lack quiet and expansive places for reflection, which are dominated by monuments of other worldly discourse. My observation for this city, this text, is that it gives reference to a new kind of architecture, an architecture for the intellect, architecture for people who seek knowledge. And this architecture becomes a place of reflection upon ourselves. The important thing about it is that there needs to be spaces upon we can reflect, and we can just try to understand ourselves, our thinking more, or be more organized. I envision that they should be botanical gardens for the intellect of the 21st century, and maybe the botanist can be an intellect. Nietzsche tries to interpret the city related to himself, and as is shown in the letters, his calm sense of his state of mind, his surroundings. He admitted Torino he could work and think and probably be more productive, and his interpretation was in a sort of a raw form. The origin of Torino, or probably the Torino which he envisioned, could have a lot of more potential. So my question is, what phenomena did already exist in the origin, or this period in which Nietzsche felt so much content, so much to reflect upon his feelings for the city. So what sort of pure elements could constitute the presence of this place?